Today's WNEM TV5 Morning Extra is brought to you by Roof Max of Midland.
Today, we're talking about changes coming to SNAP food benefits.
Yes, also a series of ongoing car thefts.
And how people are honoring the life of a local football coach. Thanks for tuning in to TV5 Morning Extra. I'm Lauren Piesco.
And I'm Christine Winter. Remember to like and comment on the stream if you can. Let us know about the news you need to know today. In the meantime, we are checking out a chilly forecast. First Alert meteorologist Stone Schaefer has a look and everything you need to know.
Yeah, definitely a chilly morning, and you're also going to have some ice on those vehicles. We did have some mixed precip last night that is also building up on that ice on your cars. We take a look at your frost scrape forecast because there is going to be some vehicles that need it here this morning. I'd say be prepared to take an extra 1 to 5 minutes. It's not too thick on your vehicle. If you start it up, let that heater run for at least a minute or two. It should be easy to just scrape off, but it is going to be there. Some areas could see it a little bit heavier on your vehicle, so just be prepared for that as you're getting out and about for your Wednesday morning. In terms of temperatures, it is mostly the teens and the 20s, a few 30s in our shoreline cities where you're just a little bit warmer because of our water temperatures right now. We'll continue to see warming temperatures as the sun starts to rise. And then your wind, it's on the calmer side right now, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Will continue to stay calm as we get through the remainder of our day. And as you're getting out the door here for our Wednesday, well, again, that sunshine will be out. It'll be clear skies, temperatures back into the 30s as we get to about 10, 11 into midday.
All right, following a battle over food assistance benefits during the government shutdown, people who depend on SNAP will have to reapply all over again. And it's a move that could impact millions of people. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says this is all to crack down on fraud nationwide. Everyone, including Michiganders who use the program, will be required to fill out that full application again, provide proof of identity, residence, income, expenses, and perform an interview. And it's a process that can take up to 30 days before a decision is made on an application. Michigan's Attorney General says the entire process will also be costly to Michigan families.
This is an exhausting and extensive process to fill out all of those forms. You can't at the same time be, firing, inspectors general who oversee large programs, but then say we're doing this to reduce the fraud.
Now, the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins, points to state data and audits that she says show improper payments. The USDA says it's relying on standard recertification processes while it works out details with no clear timetable.
Congresswoman Kristen McDonald-Rivet held a moment of silence on the floor of the U.S. House to honor the victims of the September attack on a Grambling Township church. On that fateful Sunday morning, a man rammed his truck into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, started shooting at people and setting the church on fire before he was stopped and killed by police. 4 people were killed in that deadly attack.
We mourn for each of them, their families, every congregant of the church, and all those impacted by this senseless act of violence. This kind of violence, specifically in a place of worship where we go to pray and reflect in peace, is despicable, and no one should ever have to go through this.
The Congresswoman also took the time to recognize the hero first responders at the scene that day, saying their bravery and quick action saved lives.
Still unfolding this morning, a local dealership in Saginaw County asking for help in finding returning car thieves. Schaefer and Beerline of Frankenmuth has been hit 6 times since March of last year, including this past Saturday at 2 a.m. The dealer principal tells TV5 he believes it's the same people, that they likely know where the security cameras are.
I have video of them walking around our lot, basically shopping at 1 in the morning for which one they wanted to pick out. And like I said, and then they came back an hour later to take the car.
He believes the business is also the victim of a statewide auto theft ring. TV5 reached out to Frankenmuth police for comment. Stay with us for updates.
In Saginaw County, a woman accused of throwing hot coffee on a McDonald's manager is now charged with assault. Investigators say the confrontation happened on November 4th at the Buena Vista Township location on East Holland Road. Kashara Brown was released on a $5,000 bond and cannot enter any McDonald's restaurant. If convicted, she could face up to 93 days in jail.
Flint police say some students at Richfield Public School Academy were treated at a hospital after eating THC gummies. They say Richfield staff notified them of the issue shortly after 10:30 Tuesday morning. In a letter to police, the school says all students involved were released to their parents. The school day continued as normal, but Flint police are investigating this case.
Allegiant Airlines pilots held an informational picket at Flint's Bishop Airport, pushing for a deal they say is long overdue. Members of Teamsters Local 2118 say they haven't had a new contract in 5 years. Allegiant says it's offering an immediate 50% average increase in hourly wages, scaling to 70% over 5 years, among other proposals. The pilots who protested yesterday say the offer is not competitive.
A fair contract would mean pay that is equal to the other airlines, the work rules that are equal to the other airlines, such as scheduling, and other benefits like our retirement. All of that is way below what the industry average is right now.
That was just one of 22 pickets at Allegiant bases nationwide. If no deal is made, pilots could strike.
In Grambling Township, a community is coming together today to remember one of their own. 30-year-old Logan Welch was shot and killed at his day job at Trim's Unlimited in Almont earlier this month, according to the Lapeer County prosecutor. The suspect is being charged with premeditated murder, 3 weapons charges, and running from an officer. According to Welch's obituary, he lived in Grambling all his life and was the 7th grade football coach for Grambling West Middle School. He was also expecting his first child with his wife. There will be a benefit today to support his family from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Genesis Banquet and Conference Center that's on Health Park Boulevard. They'll have food, drinks, a raffle, and a silent auction.
Funeral arrangements are pending for former Saginaw basketball coach Marshall Thomas, who died Monday at age 79. Starting back in 1972, Marshall served in several roles throughout his career in Saginaw Public Schools, including coach, teacher, counselor, and administrator. As head boys basketball coach from 1982 to 2004, he led the Trojans to 9 league titles, 12 district championships, 5 regional crowns, a 1990 state runner-up finish, and the 1996 state championship. Arrangements are being handled by Evans and Brown Funeral Home in Saginaw. Well, you are joining us live this morning for TV5 Morning Extra.
Stay with us. Coming up, a chance to get in the holiday spirit in Bay City. How you can help deck the halls at the historic Masonic Temple.
And our own Maggie Castraba has all the luck this morning. She is looking at what's on the menu at Buck's Port Hope Diner.
Miss a story? Catch up on our YouTube channel, and for the latest updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Stone will have a look at your first alert forecast coming up next after this break.
Welcome back, everyone. Meteorologist Stone Schaefer here, and well, you're already starting to see some of that sunshine across the region as we get closer to sunrise. We actually have a pretty nice morning cloud cover for the day. Well, it's going to start off with clear skies. By the end of the day, we do have some cloud cover. We can see that here. I think by about noon is when we're going to have a good sort of image of when we're going to have that cloud cover start to roll itself in. Past about 3 p.m. is when I think we're going to be closer to overcast skies. Won't be totally overcast, forecast, but definitely closer, and that will last through tonight into tomorrow morning. But with that sunshine today, we do see temperatures back into the mid to lower 40s, falling short of our average mark, which is right around 45, but still on the warmer side compared to what we could be at this time of year, and a little bit cooler than what we're going to see here as we enter the weekend, because we do have some 50s. So if you're someone that is looking for more fall-like temperatures, well, you have that on the way. In terms of our wind, it's going to stay calm today, mostly out of the northeast or the northwest. We can see up to 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few shoreline cities could get up to 15 miles per hour. Then through the night, we continue to remain calm. This is at 5, 6, and 7 p.m., seeing those winds up to 5 miles per hour at most. So definitely on the calmer side today, and it looks like that trend will continue at least until Saturday. Then lows for tonight, even with that cloud cover, are going to stay on the cooler side with mid to upper 20s. A few lower 30s could get splashed in there, especially in our shoreline cities. This will be something that sort of fluctuates over the next couple of days into the next week or so, with 30s and 20s sort of back and forth over the next couple of nights. Here's your hour by hour. It's showing us cloud cover rolling in, but we're staying dry. That's a good thing. If you remember, this time last week, we're actually starting to eye maybe the chance of rain as we get through Thursday and Friday. But the system that was producing that rain has stayed a little bit farther south than anticipated, and it also has kept us a little bit drier than anticipated. Even with the cold front moving through, we don't see much rain chances. I'm not going to count out an isolated chance Friday morning, but for the most part, we stay dry. By about sunrise on Friday, we look to stay sunny. And we'll actually have lots of sunshine for Friday afternoon. It's going to be into the afternoon, 4 or 5 p.m., that we start to see more of that cloud cover want to move itself across mid-Michigan, but should have some sunshine into the weekend. We see that here on our first alert 7-day forecast. It is a couple days of 40s here from today all the way through Saturday. It's into Sunday. We're back into the 50s. We'll stay in the 50s for Monday before our drop back into the 40s for mid next week. We also see another chance of rain after that isolated chance early Friday or dry through the weekend, then another chance of rain mid next week.
All right, Stone, thank you. A local business in Port Hope is celebrating a milestone, 3 years in business.
Yeah, Buck's Port Hope Diner is serving up breakfast and community every day from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. TV5's Maggie Castrava is live there this morning, learning about what makes this spot a local favorite. Maggie?
Lauren, Christine, good morning. I have just been treated all morning long with yummy drinks and just special breakfast. And joined with me now here in Port Hope at Buck's Port Hope Diner is the owner, Tara. Tara, what a lovely morning. I've said that all morning long, but truly, you guys have just been so welcoming.
Thank you.
We're happy to be here.
We're very happy to have you.
Absolutely. And so let's just talk about the diner. What do you guys have to offer? Just what makes it so special?
So we're open from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're 7 days a week. That may change when we get into the real heart of the winter, maybe after the first of the year, which we'll update on Facebook. Yeah. But we serve breakfast all day. There's no breakfast and lunch. You can get a burger at 6 in the morning. You can get, breakfast at 1 o'clock.
Sure.
So there's no end to that. I do try to specialize. My husband has celiac, so we really do. I have a lot of gluten-free options and breads, and our sauces, our hollandaise sauce. My soups, I make a lot of my soups gluten-free, which is nice for that gluten-free community. Pancakes, we try to cater to that a little bit as well. And just, the family recipes, just stuff my grandparents have been using Cadillac coffees for 60 plus years in their restaurant. So we tried to, they really set the business model for me, and I'm just same suppliers that they've used. So we have a lot of, really good quality meats and breads and just good family recipes.
It's very homey here. So what has been was that the vibe you were going towards?
Absolutely. This is this is how it was when my grandparents had their restaurant. My mom had theirs. And you really start to, your staff down to your customers, we are family, and that's how it becomes. And it's really important. And it's hard. We've lost some of our regulars, and that's, the community just comes together when that happens, when there's, when a loss, it's a tremendous loss for the whole community. And but that's what being a family is all about.
Yeah.
It's really been incredible.
Very special. Yes. So, all right, if a first timer is here and they're
Yes.
looking at the menu, what should they gravitate towards? What's your go-to? What do you recommend?
Well, I love the asparagus, bacon,
Okay.
tomato,
Yes.
and Swiss omelet with our homemade hollandaise sauce.
Because we're both savory people.
Yes.
We're both savory gals. Okay.
We make homemade spicy sausage.
Okay.
In-house. Our hollandaise sauce is made in-house. Almost all of our dressings, our tzatziki's, our tartar sauce, all of that is
Yes.
homemade. Ranch, which ranch is important. It's got to be homemade.
Yes, of course.
It's gotta be
Absolutely.
homemade ranch. And so, yes, all of Dearborn, a lot of Dearborn meats and just good quality products.
Absolutely. So this has just been such a treat. I have just been taste testing all morning long, and I'm just so thankful
Thank
for
you.
sharing your morning with us. It means a lot.
Thank you
so much, Tara.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so reporting one last time here in Port Hope at Buck's Port Hope Diner, Maggie Straba, TV5 News.
Lovely business, and that food looks delicious. Maggie, you're making us hungry this morning. All right, next this weekend, you are invited to help give Bay City's historic Masonic Temple a holiday makeover. Staff will be decorating the building on North Madison Avenue beginning at noon on Sunday. They're looking for more help. You can provide your time along with a working string of lights, and they'll provide the cocoa and the coffee. You can sign up now in the hot link section on our website at WNEM.com.
All right, and looking for other ways to get your family in the holiday spirit, we have a local show for you as well.
Yes, Pit and Balcony Community Theater in Saginaw is rehearsing a spellbinding experience straight from the land of Oz. Check this out. They are getting ready for a wicked Christmas carol, exploring the life of the Wicked Witch of the West before she got so wicked. There will be plenty of familiar faces and tons of holiday fun. Mark your calendars for 2 weekends, November 28th through 30th and December 5th through the 7th. The show is open to all ages.
That looks fun. All right. And, we were talking earlier, even in parking lots, driveways, there's some slick spots. You want to be careful this morning.
Yeah, we had a bunch of different precip types last night. Sleet, rain, snow. But today we're going to be dry, increasing cloud cover in the afternoon. 40s for the next couple of days as we enter the weekend. We'll exit the weekend in the 50s. And outside of a rain chance Friday and maybe mid next week, we look to stay dry.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us live for TV5 Morning Extra.
We hope you'll join us later this morning for TV5 News at 9. Have a great Wednesday.